Well, S2000 is completed for now. No clamps on the couplers or nothing. It's all got to come back apart and get powder coated from the manifold to the charge pipe and everything. So the customer is just going to see it run like this on base mat form. No tune yet. And that's it. When everything comes back from being coated, it'll go back together, and that's when we'll add boost control, full exhaust, and dyno tune. But yeah, lots went into this one. Entire fuel system, turbo kit, motor, everything. Only thing we didn't build for the turbo kit was the manifold and the intercooler. Both of those components came from Schmuck Built. There's his manifold, there's his bolt-in intercooler. Literally a bolt-in ordeal. Good stuff. Well, we got her up and going on the base map. Little lean at idle. Good vacuum. Gauges work, all but the heat gauge running on K-Pro. Got to figure out that heat gauge. I have never ran a S2000 on K-Pro myself. This is the first time. Normally use AEM, EMS, Infinity, or version 2 box, or just Flash Pro. Not this go around.
I can do those.
Just needs a tune. For real, it came in for a tune this morning. That's all it needs. Just needs a tune. Alright, so here's just needs a tune. She's taken apart, about to get pushed outside. But I guess the timing belt was off at some point. You saw the belt was loose as hell. It was actually in time. Tensioner was loose as crap. But every single intake valve has hit the piston. On every single cylinder. Just need to tune. Just need to tune. And over here, something I ain't showed you guys, we got a 08 WRX Impreza outside. We have a new short block here from IAG. Closed deck. Good for like 500 horsepower. But these are stock heads, stock everything else. We're not really after that. We just want reliability for this customer's car. He wants to be able to beat on it. It's pretty much stock, but we want to know things stay together. So that's the route he took. We ain't showed you that, but there it is. It'll go in sometime this week, hopefully. Just got a lot on our plate right now, but we're gonna get this one in and out because this is our easiest job. It can come in, we can send it right back out come here the next day or so. But the Subaru is a little bit more work. Let me get to work. Back on this WRX, I showed you the engine on the stand the other day. She's in there, almost complete. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. Probably won't get back on this till Monday. I'll come in Friday, but I'll spend my time on that dyno machine over there all day. I will not get to touch this. But also the B-Series cylinder head job that we showed you, she's gone. All the intake valves originally looked like that. Good stuff. Not really. All those got replaced and it left on a base map, but that originally came in for a dyno tuning appointment. Not running. Just needs a tune. Just needed a tune. All right, the cylinder had to come off, and it just needed all the intake valves. Subi-Ruby, the moment of truth. New engine. Damn, gotta press the clutch. Gotta press the clutch. IAG motor. First crank. It won't the first crank. It's already been warmed up. Cheated.
That block under it, man.
IAG bottom end, short block, closed deck, flat top pistons, and rebuilt factory heads. Whew, those pairing motor mounts, steering wheel shaking. Test drive with the new bottom end. Transmission is really notchy. So far so good. The only light we have on the dash is the tire pressure monitor. Not our problem. This thing runs good though. Not gonna get on it hard. Let's see them air fuels going in the boost. Air fuels go down. Safe. Third. Still safe. This thing's doing pretty well. Safe enough to drive to lunch here in a minute. Start on the next job. S2000's up and running, back together for good. No more taking her apart. Just did the exhaust on it with customer supplied parts. HKS muffler, 2 vibrant performance 3-inch ultra quiet resonators, and just 3-inch pipe. She's quiet. Hopefully she'll make some decent power. All right, this banana strapped down, turning it on K-Pro, see how it goes. I'll be back when we're doing some power pulls. back. Gates off. I was sold this manifold by Built. Had a nice intercooler. Manifold looked like nice quality work, but I messaged them from the get-go about one single gate supporting the power we were after. This thing is boost creeping with a 7-pound spring in the gate. There's nothing I can do to control it. I cannot control boost. The more RPMs you give it, the more boost it makes. Not really much room here to add another gate. Something's got to happen though. Emailed Built, called, no response yet. I guess I got to give them some time, but this sucks because this car was almost done and I was ready to see it go. And I know the owner was going to be happy as hell to get it back. But it's a fucked up scenario because the damn manifold's coated and everything. And she's got to be chopped up, I believe. Money down the drain. But that's all this shit is money down the drain, ain't it? Alright, update. Like I said, we had boost creep. I still not heard back from Built, but I don't fucking want to wait 2 and 3 weeks for her to just deal with the bullshit. It's got 2 gates now, no dump tubes, just straight up. It's strapped on a dyno. We're gonna see if this motherfucker works.
Yeah, a little bit, but that was like a solid 13 pounds.
Yeah, it didn't. I think it's controllable now. I still had boost creep, you said, didn't
A little, but not. It's not very bad.
Well, the one that's on it that Built put in is not worth a damn.
And it might be that, yeah, I know, the one that he put in there really ain't doing shit.
Look. Well, what happens if you want to crank the power on up?
It's better to...
We saw a little hiccup, but boost remained the same with boost control lines hooked up. See, we kind of got a flat line there. It still creeps a little bit, but it's way more controllable, so we're happy with that. But power that pool, second pool in 495 for power, 386 for torque to the wheel, and that was on 14 psi. I'm gonna turn the controller on this time and see what we get. On that pool, air fuel's richened up down here a good bit. I did not touch anything up here. Just wanted to fix this. Not the red line is where we need to be at, but this dotted line right here where it says 12, I can fix that here in a minute, is where our target is. we're close, still a little on the fat side. But boost control on that time, we saw 1 more PSI. So to help this creep, what I plan on doing is ramping boost in with that same setting. See if I can get it come in a little sooner, and then let boost controller turn back off. So maybe it'll hold flat across the RPM band. I don't know if it's gonna work that way, but I'm gonna give it a shot. The boost controller was barely turned on that time, but I will give it a go. For power, we saw 512 to the tire, 351 torque. That other torque number, the 386, she was high because of that spike on the blue graph. It fibbed. So I'm gonna set this up and give it a shot. Alright, so boost creep has been resolved for the most part. Once boost goes up, I'm pretty sure the little bit of creep we do have, 2 PSI, will be gone. I did just turn that back off as far as ramping it in as fast. It seems to settle about 12 PSI and creep to 14. I can make it hit 13 PSI, then it falls back down, then it creeps back to 14. Neither one's really ideal, but when the boost goes up, it'll be better. We won't have this issue, but we just need better fuel in the car so it can be safe. It's not really the safest thing in the world right now. I have no timing in it, and it is still running rich, but as the car got hotter, you can see it made less power. We're still over that 500 horsepower mark and 350 to the tire for torque. I'm gonna leave it there for now. I got to talk to the customer and figure out what we're going to do with the dump tubes. They used to have 1 wastegate, 1 dump tube. It was easy to route it down underneath the car, just like the exhaust. Nothing came out of the hood. Now we're pressed for room. The easiest way to route these dump tubes is out of the hood. I need to make sure he's okay with that. This car does still need some part throttle tuning and stuff, but it's far enough along right now for me to say I'm comfortable to let the customer know about the creep issue and let them know it's solved enough to where we can tune the car. So that's it for now. Bye, bitches.
Why you eating the snacks, man?
The cheese. Give me the cheese. Double cheese.
J.Mills Tuna Holiday Party.
I'm making a humper over here.
You making a humper? Well, Shadow wants a humper too, because this motherfucker's been chasing everybody around.
You want some, Shadow? Come here. What you want, pepperoni or salami? Or you want everything in one?
I mean, I can make it easier on you. I know you.
Shadow said, "Give me a sandwich." You want that? Oh God, easy now, easy now. Oh, you dropped some of your sandwich, man.
All right, we're back with the S2000. Talked to the owner finally. He's up to date with everything that's going on. We have to now make dump tubes. They cannot go out the hood. He says the fender on the bottom side, so rainwater can't get in or underneath the car. So had to order some material, but I think they're gonna go underneath the car. We're not gonna hassle with moving the battery and the fuse box and all that jazz. And I don't think it's even gonna work anyway, because we can't turn that one gate right there in the direction to go that way. It's gonna just point right into the runner manifold. I mean the runner on the exhaust manifold. So that's not gonna happen. We're just gonna go down with it, but she's on hold until the materials get here.
Hello.
Parker, tell him something I ain't told him yet. Where's the Civic at? Where's the Civic? The white Civic?
Oh, it's sold.
Sold. Why is it sold? Because I got rid of the Honda and got this 2009 Pontiac G8 GT. I've made a cold air intake for it. It came with long tubes, Cook's long tubes, and high flow cats and a cat back. About to do a base pull before we tune it on HP tuners tomorrow. Do the base pull tonight, just come in tomorrow and get the tuning. Here's what we got. Baseline, max power 289, max torque 317, fourth gear pull. The dotted red line represents where we should be with our air fuel graph. It's just rich everywhere. This is a baseline on the stock computer. No tuning has taken place. I have messed with the torque management tables and that's it. Nothing drastic, no air fuel tuning, no nothing. I'm hoping I can get way above, or not way above, but well into the 300s here for power. That sucks. So yeah, here's what we're working with. 09 Pontiac G8 GT with an auto tragic. That's why I bought this car. I'm learning HP tuners, and I got to learn these automatic transmissions and the shift points and all that jazz. It's just a whole different world for me. I'm learning all over again. But we got a back seat that the dog and the youngin' enjoy when we go out and do donuts and burnouts. And yeah, I done went through one set of tires on this car. That's a different story. All right, so let's see what the car has. Picked this car up. It was a one owner car out of Florida. It came just how you see it, except for the cold air intake I have added. But it did come with Cook's long tube headers, high flow cats, and cat back. Yeah, what you see here is what it is. She's clean. It's shitty weather, rainy, but I've had it about a month now. She's done me well. I've had to fix a few small issues for a 180,000 mile car. That's one owner that they kind of seems like they neglected it, but we're gonna get it back in tip-top shape maybe before we tear it up. See you guys tomorrow when we do the tuning.